Alright, so this is the Model 680 computer tire balancer. Looks like it's got some nice features. The initial quality seems okay. There's a couple of screws where the heads were already knocked off, so that's not that great, but so far, as long as the important parts work, then I'll be pretty happy. It also came with a few accessories. This is a giant caliper to and a wheel weight, to be able to tell the width of, I guess, the tire or the wheel. And then there's another box of goodies here. Let's see what. So looks like basically the accessories you need to mount the tire, and a wheel weight wrench, which is always handy to have. Wrench or hammer? Put your suggestion in the comments below. It may look metal on the video, but this is actually made out of plastic. Plastic's pretty impressive usually, so I don't know if this will be an issue, but that is worth noting. These cones, however, do seem to be made out of metal. This is another plastic piece and rubber piece. I'm definitely going to have to brush up on the instructions before I start using this, because a tire going that fast could be kind of dangerous, but it should be able to balance pretty quickly. And it looks like this is, and from what I've seen, this is a pretty primitive computer, but perfect for kind of like a home shop. And then it also has some hooks down here for the accessories, an on-off switch on the side, which is kind of nice. This is kind of not in perfect shape. It looks like it was smushed up against the side of the packaging for the duration of the shipping, but regular 110 cord. So let me plug it in and we'll see how the lights look. Alright, got an extension cord, got it plugged in, switch is on, made some beeping noises, and yeah, I don't know what's next. This is where I'll have to look at the instructions. And actually, it did come with instructions. So I'll brush up on these and try to get back with more detail, and at some point do a test, and I'll put that, the next piece will be the test. So, alright, looks good. So right here, I just had to put the threads on and tighten it in. I just used a adjustable wrench on this end, and it just screwed into there, and that was easy enough to do. Then these cones, you can select a cone that will fit the size of wheel that you're using. In this case, these are some super wide, super slick race wheels that we're going to be balancing. So it's a good idea to give it a quick spin and just make sure that it looks relatively balanced and it's not wildly off balance, because that would really start shaking the machine around. So the first thing to do is turn the machine on. Then you have to select the style of wheel. In this case, we're going to be using the aluminum, the second style. So you click this button and select that for the particular weight configuration. Then you need the distance away from the tire machine. In this case, it's 5.5 inches. The width of the wheel is a 10-inch wheel. And then finally, the diameter of the wheel is a 17-inch wheel. And then all you have to do is give it a pre-spin and hit start, and the machine will balance. Now that the machine has figured out what weights need to go where, all you have to do is spin the wheel until the meter lights up and it beeps, and that means you have to put this many ounces of weights at the 12 o'clock position on either the outside or the inside of the wheel. Before I put the weights on, for these wheels, we're using stick-on weights, but I like to clean the wheel with some window cleaner because it's ammonia based, so it dries quick and it won't leave a residue. And that way the weights will stick cleanly and hopefully securely for a long time. So now that the weights need to go at the 12 o'clock position, I'm just going to give it a quick wipe and then we can put on some weights. This is how YouTube is made. With the wheel cleaned, since it needs 1.75 ounces, I'm going to use one 1-ounce piece and 3 1/4-ounce pieces. And I'm going to try to stick them on in an arrangement that is as close to center as possible on the outside of the wheel, and then run it again and make sure it's balanced. With the weights attached, I'm going to run it one more time just to make sure that it's as balanced as it could be. And there you go. Once both the inside and the outside of the wheel register 0 weight needed to balance it, it's ready to take off the machine and put on the car. So that's it for this initial unboxing, review, and test. So far, thanks for watching, and definitely like and subscribe, comment with any questions, and yeah, thanks for watching.